Hey everybody, I just had a couple more brief comments in regards to canine's relationships with Sasquatch. The thing that you kind of have to remember about Courage, she was pretty unique in regards to she really was a woods dog, a working dog, as she was comfortable with every inch of the property. And, she wasn't like she was a country dog. She wasn't on a leash. She, most of the time, would stay right beside me, but there were other times, especially if there was something, say a sea lion carcass down on the shore, there was just about nothing you could do. She would sit there and watch me, and the moment I turned my back, she'd be gone, because she wanted to go roll around in a dead sea lion stench and maybe bring back a body part. But because of that, there again, it always terrified me, because I'd be sitting there, working at something, cutting wood or whatever, and she'd be there, and then I would turn around and she'd be gone. And, normally when that would happen, she would be pretty close. She just had dropped down into the woods or whatever. So at first a person would just be like, yeah, she'll be back. And most of the time she was. And then there were other times where she would just be gone. And I'd, eventually get in the vehicle and drive up and down the gravel road and, just check all the different spots. And then eventually she would just kind of show up and she'd give me this look like, what? Ugh. And I'd be like, oh, okay. But yeah, during those times when she was wayward, I have no idea. I mean, like I say, sometimes I knew what she was after. There was one time when we had visitors down at the bottom who were cooking bacon. And somehow she smelled it all the way up here, worked her way down through the woods, and showed up at the campsite. And these people texted me saying, hey, do you have a dog? Because this dog here and wants bacon. So again, she kind of had this history of, there were times when she was just on her own. She took off, and it was, up to her basically to return, and she always chose to. So, thank God for that. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to add that, because like I say, if I'm putting forth a proposition that do Sasquatch have a more complicated relationship with human canines, and there are plenty of times where I can't account for where she was, what she was doing, why she wanted to leave. I mean, I can't completely disregard the possibility that she was somehow drawn out by a Sasquatch for whatever reason. So anyways, that's just my comments on that, and thanks for tuning in.